Wow, was that loud? It's Wednesday. Good morning. It's 6:30. Here we are. Fill up the cup. It's running over. Thank you, Lord. Hope everybody's doing okay today. We are going to see who wants to come in. Let me send out the link. I wonder if this is coming through for you. When the devil comes trying to get me, gonna praise the Lord.
More positive, encouraging music. K-Love.
It's been a long year, it almost took me down, I swear.
That's it. That's what we gotta do. It's that easy. I hope we're all having a wonderful day. I just want to give everybody some time to get here. I'm going to send out some link, and we'll just leave this playing a little bit in the background. The link. Good morning. Oh, I'm glad it's coming through loud and clear. Super, super glad. We have, I have to load the news pages, but I want to send out the link first, just in case our friends want to stop in. Need batteries on my mouse, I think. Invite. Yes, good morning, everyone. Hope everybody's doing okay. Hope you slept well. I worked well. It's a good thing. And I'm just sending this. I think Kim is sleeping in today, but I don't want to not include her. So I can. You said you'd never leave, and you stood by your word. I guess that's it. Into pieces, like that. Jesus, you made a way for me. I may never be the same. Paste. Now, I don't think the immunities. Good morning, Stay Mill. Good morning, Betty. Good morning, everyone. I don't believe they released the opinion on the presidential immunity case yet. They were jerking us around. I thought maybe Friday, but it could have been Monday. Did it happen yesterday? I'll have to check in. Let's see. See if the gateway's got it. Okay, looks like Steve Bannon's getting a break on the January 6th committee. Looks like a bipartisan group has voted stating that it was illegitimate. The January 6th committee is illegitimate. So the speaker is going to file an amicus brief with the Supreme Court. Okay, we'll have to keep our eyes out for that. Good morning, Candy. I know, we're still waiting on it, right, Donna? Thank you. Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Yeah. They murdering us right now with these opinions, I really got to say. And they're still going after Judge Cannon, like, horribly, because she's fair, period. That's about it on that. I mean, really, that's the truth, because she's gone both ways, for them and against Trump, you know. So, oh, Cat, have a great time. Foxy Cat's going to the Chesapeake, Virginia Trump rally on Friday. Oh, I'm so jealous. Good morning, Tanya. Oh my God, I didn't think Lauren would win. Lauren Boebert won her primary. We had primaries in New York and Colorado yesterday or the day before. And I really didn't think she was going to win, Lauren Boebert. But yeah, she switched districts and she won. Now, the other freak Jamal Bowman, he lost ridiculously bad to the guy that Hillary endorsed. So what does that say? It's only 20 minutes from your house. Oh, that's great. So you have a good time. You can get there nice and early and stay late. Beautiful. January 6th has the same ethics as Fannie, James, and all the fake judges and Smith. Yes, Cannon is a good judge. She truly, truly is. I do agree. She's just fair, and they can't handle it. They really can't. Top of the morning to you, Evie girl. What's going on? It's on a farm. Man, let's make milk raw again. Huh? What do you think? I'm down. Let's see how it's going. All right, let's see. Oh, we're going to do a short one today because I'm kind of tired. I was so tired yesterday, I couldn't even do one. I was like, yeah, no. Sorry, guys. I can't help it. Kimmy Cakes, Tanya Hooper. I sent the link out. If I have your email, I sent it out. I don't have Evie's email or anyone else like that. But if you want me to email, well, Evie, I think you're driving to work right now anyway. But if you want, just email me your email. You know what I mean? Send me your email. I know. Yeah, I figured let me do it today. I'll do the calendar. We'll go through our thing, the national calendar, the Pledge of Allegiance headlines, and then I'll just wrap it up a little early. Because we've been working. Not, like it's just nonstop. And I have a bit of news, I guess. It's good and I want to share. It's not final yet. I mean, I still got to get certified. Yeah, I think she just traveled home late last night or early this morning, so she might be sleeping. But I got a text yesterday while I was sleeping. And it was a safety officer at my company, and he said that they were going to put me in for the traffic control supervisor certification. So I'm getting get a little recognition, and they're just going to drive me crazy more, I'm sure. Now, they don't drive me crazy, but you know what I'm saying. I look at it like job security. The more certs, the more chances you stay on the job. So go ahead, cert me up. I'm ready for it. Yeah, it's kind of like a promotion, but I don't want to call it a promotion, but yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, awesome, thanks. And then I went right back to sleep. Then I went to work and I was like, okay, everybody knows. Yeah. A couple, it's not dollars, but it's something. Can't pay me too much more than the rest, It's not like a foreman pay, but I'll take it. You know what I mean? Because it is supervisory. So, but I've done all that stuff before. Call the police, say, listen, goes in the lane over here. And they say, no, you can't. You got to wait till traffic. And I'm like, okay. And that's what they do, though, sometimes. They don't let us close. Well, like, say if we have a 9 o'clock closure, they're like, nah, too much traffic. Or if there's an accident, and they're like, wait until the accident's clear. We'll call you back. And I'm like, yeah. But it is what it is. So we just hang out. That's when we get truck time. We scroll. So, yeah, I was a little excited. I wanted to share that. So it's good news. You got to always share praise reports. You know what I mean? It is. Yeah, because, they don't stop. These people don't slow down for nothing. They really are. Slow down for the work zone. I tell you guys all the time. James Carville. James Carville. Let's watch this clip from James the Freak Elite, the Raging Cajun, as he's been known to be called. He's something else, I tell you. I will miss this guy, I think, because he's very comical. I mean, right? Yeah, I definitely need batteries in the mouse, but we'll get it. We got it. Okay. Here he is. We're going to enjoy this crazy guy right here. You just cracked.
You can like the fact that he's been around a long time. When the age question comes, and it's one that President Biden wants, say it is true that I'm 81. Also, I'd like to wish my opponent happy belated 78th birthday. People can evaluate our mental dexterity as this goes on.
Mom, where is it going?
You're right. It's a concern that people have. And just tell people you do, and you can judge me at 81 and him at 78. Because not everybody realizes that they are approximately the same age.
But it seems, James,
make that point.
It seems like, I mean, these debates, they can be harder than they look. You know, you tune in, you watch, you think, okay, two guys are going back and forth. But it is
a 5-minute clip. I don't have time.
Game, as Nicole said, and every little moment is parsed. And the fact that Joe Biden has done this many times seemed to benefit him in 2020. Trump's a talker, Trump's loud. Biden seemed to cut through. I can't say whether he won the debate or not, but I know he won the election that was held after that debate.
Well, actually,
even James knows that ain't true. You see his reaction?
And from what I know about the people who are briefing him, they're very knowledgeable and they're very experienced. I think he's going to be very prepped. He has to wait for Trump. You know, Trump is going to start where you take a drug test, and he should say, yeah, only if you take a rabies test. All right. And Trump is going to do something. I'm going to introduce a new phrase into our vocabulary here. Trump is going to shuck and jive. That's a fact. And just understand that. He's going to be talking about stuff he doesn't know. He's going to try to talk his way out of jams. He's just going to blabber on and say nothing. And just be ready for that. And you don't need to respond to it.
Yeah.
People can see it themselves, but you know all that's coming.
Well, you said
that.
It's so important what you said about how this is going to look, because the Biden campaign got some of the rules they wanted. Basically, what they say is fair rules so you can hear everyone rather than Trump's chaos effect. And so I want to remind, again, our viewers may be hip to this, but you talk to your friends and family, not everyone in the country is going to realize this is going to be one of the first big debates in decades. It doesn't have the audience, and it's going to feel a little different. The Biden folks think that helps them. And I want to show you how Trump worked the other way, because in 2016, Jeb Bush initially was seen as a big name. We all know the Bush family. But Trump would use interruption and the audience to create a different environment. Take a look.
Come on, dude.
He wants to be a tough guy. A lot of times you'll have, and it doesn't work very well.
How tough is it to take a property from an elderly woman?
Let me talk. Quiet.
How tough is it?
A lot of times, that's all of his donors and special interests out there. So that's what it is. That's what. And by the way, let me just tell you, we needed tickets. You can't get them. You know who has the tickets for the? I'm talking about to the television audience. Donors, special interests, the people that are putting up the money. So it is. The RNC told us we have all donors in the audience, and the reason they're not loving me, the reason they're not loving me is I don't want their money. I'm going to do the right thing for the American public. I don't want their money. I don't need their money. And I'm the only one up here that can say that.
Over time, he managed to use the crowd any which way. And it sort of blunted what anyone else was saying. Does it matter, James? And how should we prepare to watch something that's going to have no audience, no mic? When the other person's talking, Trump will literally have his mic turned off. This is sort of like middle school type rules. Does that matter? Will it make it more audible? Do you think, favor any candidate?
Well, first of all, Trump agreed to all these rules. Mm-hmm. So that now they'll come in and say it's all stacked against me, but they're rules that you agreed to. I can't believe that he's doing this, but he is. And that's the big thing. And another big question, when we know abortion is coming up, you can ask Trump, in November, it's on the ballot in Florida. Are you going to vote to expand abortion rights, or are you going to keep the 6 weeks ban that was enacted by the Republican state legislature and the Republican governor? That's a clean shot. All right.
Yeah.
My dad used to be a champion boxer, and he taught me as a kid, go in, throw a combo, and get the hell out. And that's my advice here. Go in, throw a combo, get out. Let him go. But you want to punch, very, very, very efficiently and very fairly, and he can't handle that. I promise you. And he'll start going off on a secret ballot or something like that. And I think the rules are, I think the president's setting this up. I think, and Trump is starting to say, oh, well, he was a vegetable, and now he's an experienced debater. And he's been doing this for a long time. And Fox is trying to give an explanation of how can the unwatered vegetable stand on the stage for 90 minutes, and we're going to see Thursday night. I'm confident that the president will do well. I'm very confident that he's well briefed, and he'll be prepared. You just got to carry, you got to, when you see the ball, you just got to hit it. That's simple.
Hey, that makes sense. This is what I'm going to do. We have our shortest break. It's just 90 seconds. Let's take a look at James' full shot, because I love talk about Rocky Mountain High. You're looking great out there. I'm told you're in Colorado. When we come back, we're going to see more debate. Steve Bannon held accountable, and James, we're going to see young James.
You know what? I can't with this guy. I really can't. But yeah, he said basically he has no problem with Biden taking a drug test because Trump, or if he says, James Carville says that Biden should agree to take the drug test if Trump will take a rabies test. Yeah, you can't make it up. It's like, seriously, dudes? Seriously? So now Trump is a rabid dog. Good morning, Melinda. Good morning. Yeah, the moderators are going to be such jerks. I doubt it's going to be like Chris Wallace 2.0 again. Whoever it is, I forgot their names. Maybe it's that one Caitlin. Yeah, it's scary. Scary. And then CNN has already contacted social media companies to censor conservative media during the live presidential debates. Jake Tapper from CNN is one of the moderators. Yuck. Did you guys hear about this? CNN's already reaching out. Attempting to silence independent media and control the narrative by surrounding the presidential debate on Thursday and not allowing the use of CNN's live broadcast to report and comment on the debate in real time. Wow. Jesse Waters compared the move to slapping a gag order on the Trump campaign. We know Trump's mic would be muted during a debate, but we didn't know his campaign's mic would be muted before it. Yikes. Yeah, I don't know. This revelation comes after the Casey Hunt abruptly cut off Trump spokeswoman Carolyn Leavitt after she brought up Jake Tapper's history of comparing Trump to Hitler and told people to Google Jake Tapper and Donald Trump. Oh, and what was the other thing they came out with? The fine people on both sides after 7 years. Good morning, Tanya. I see you just popped in. After 7 years, the fine people hoax has been debunked by Snopes. Just cracks me up. Let's say good morning to Tanya, everyone. How you doing, love?
I'm tired too. I don't have any excuse like you do, but I think I'm tired because I'm finally getting some sleep, and it caught up to me, all that not sleeping well, I don't know. Well, I'll be getting a lot of sun, obviously. And when you get sun during the day, you get sleep at night. So there's one for
you. You know what? I did that too. When I was grounding outside, I made friends with a little bug, landed on me. It was cool. It was nice. I was like, wow, check this shit out. And I was like, I'm not a bug person. I like straight up Neil kills them. Like that's the
I try to
big tough.
relocate them.
Swear it's the truth. So anyway, I'm outside and I'm like, yeah, all right, let me be one with nature. And then boom, I got a little bug. I talked to it a little bit, you know.
Aw, that's so
Yeah,
cute.
it was nice. And I was like, all right. And then I said, you know what? And then I did the whole grounding where I was standing, I'm walking around. Then I sat in the chair, had my legs down. I was like, no, I threw the chair and I said, sitting on the ground. And then I just laid down on the ground. I was out there for like 50 minutes.
Oh, wow. That's good.
I know. It was a beautiful thing. Look, I got so much sun. Can you tell?
Why aren't you tanning? What's going on?
I don't know. What the hell? What do you want me? The black seed oil.
I was gonna say, well, I don't know. Well, you're not 100% Italian, and
No, I do have the Irish in me, so you know what do you want?
that would do it. Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, I definitely can see the Irish.
I know. That's what I told my friends. Like I was like, "Yo, I'm glowing. I don't even want to show you my legs. Like I'm glowing." I have to get my red on, and then I could tan.
Yeah, it's so funny now. I can't even burn here anymore. A lot of it though, I burned when I was on birth control pills. So your hormone levels definitely have a lot to do with it, or different drugs that you're taking can cause you to burn too. But the seed oils in your diet will definitely make you burn. So if you get all that stuff out of your diet, even if you are fair skinned, you're probably going to tan just fine or not get burned. But yeah, I don't now. I'm just like, just getting darker and darker and darker. It's crazy.
I know it is crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts. No, all about that. What you were just saying, the debates. Now, and I'm gonna keep repeating this for the people in the back. Back in 2016, I think it was 2016, they handcuffed Jill Stein to a chair in the back.
Yo, I remember you saying that, and that sticks in my head.
Like that's the thing, guys. Like that is how low they will go. They will literally
exactly. I think
people.
What they did to Bernie Sanders, and then when you told me about physically tying the woman to a chair behind the backstage, I was like, whoa.
Little old lady to a chair. Nice, right? Such lovely folks. And yeah, and then the whole, Snopes finally debunking, and this is the way it goes though, right? Like they lie, and then like how many, 3, 5, 10 years later, they go, oh yeah, well, and then by then nobody knows what's going on. It works so well.
Mine on Facebook, because I was defending Trump in the day when that happened, right? Mm-hmm. How many times my friends would Snopes tag me to a Snopes fact check thing,
right?
And you know what? At first I was like, the hell, what is it? All right, whatever. I'm not even, and I would just get annoyed. Then with COVID, they were doing it even more so. And I was like, take your Snopes and shove it.
Yeah, well, they're not. Who the hell are they? They're like, well, it was a husband and a wife, but then I think something stupid happened where they got in a divorce and he took all.
My whole point is they were paid by Facebook.
They're people. They're just regular people. What's this fact checker?
Yeah, and they're like, yo, I was like, stop with your fact checking me on this Snopes. You want to fact check me? You find some peer review or some kind of newspaper article.
Exactly.
Don't be Snopesing me anything. And I started snapping on people.
Exactly. Or how about the entire clip?
But so now I did the MSN because you always got to share a left wing on my Facebook. I always got it because I got like some people stuck on stupid.
Yeah. No. I love
So I said, here's your left wing link. Boom. With the Democrats that were convicted for stealing ballot stuffing and all that, any kind of thing, because they don't want to believe anything Fox News says. Right. They don't want to believe anything independent news says or Newsmax or any of these right wing, conservative organizations. They don't want to hear it. No, nope. It's like they shut down immediately. So I have to find it on the left wing. The liberal site, and I
did a lot of that for a long time, and then I just got tired of it. And then the other thing that happened was I married my husband, and he was politically active in town, so I decided to just shut everything off anyway for a while, so that he didn't have to hear other people.
That's good. I don't know, Donna. Donna's asking, did someone sue Snopes? That would be good to know. What was the motivation?
Yeah, something did happen. I don't really remember. I know. they kind of had a fall from grace. That's just what I remember about Snopes. Like Snopes is now kind of like a private joke.
Yep. And I remember they gave Hillary the questions.
Yes, and she
Donna Brazile was the one that gave them. I remember that stuff. And he says
course.
CNN will prep Joe and not allow Trump to respond. Well, they're going to cut off his thing immediately. But if they cut it off before the 2-minute marker, people are going to be snapping because there's going to be some bean counters at home with their little
snapping anyway because it's going to be maddening because of the way that they're going to do it. It reminds me of, and I'll post it in the Telegram. There's a cartoon with Daffy Duck where he's boxing, and the boxing match is totally rigged. It's hysterical.
That's cute. I think I seen that. Didn't you share that in Telegram?
Not recently.
No, wait. But I think I seen that. I remember seeing that just a couple of days ago.
I didn't post it.
Oh, snap.
Maybe someone else did. Maybe somebody else is reading my mind, but that's all I can think of.
But I did listen to what you were talking about on that one thing where you put your voice memo on the Telegram group.
On the LaRouche, Lyndon LaRouche. Yes. So are you familiar with Lyndon LaRouche?
No, but it sounded like Loosh, which was the energy thing that I was into. That's all. Like, wait a minute, we got to. It's not the person's name. It's not.
No. Lyndon. So okay. So I guess the woman that's running for Senate in New York is this Diane.
Yes, but her name isn't LaRouche. That's why I'm like, where'd you get that?
She's a protege of the gentleman Lyndon LaRouche, who existed back in the 70s, I believe. My husband probably knows more about it anyway because. Funny story. I don't remember the whole story, and of course the way he tells it is really good, but he went in with a friend because he used to go to all kinds of political stuff, and check things out all the time, and I guess he was asking some questions or whatever, and they got accused of being from the LaRouche camp. So they were like, he's from the LaRouche camp, get him. And he had to they ran out yeah, Lyndon LaRouche has been a anti-war candidate for a very long time. And I posted all this stuff. I mean, it sounds like they're, pretty conservative overall, but it's one of those camps where you can't really put your finger on it. And, people hate that. They're like, what are they? Are they Democrats? Are they Republicans? What are they? Are they conservative? Are they liberal? What are they? So I think that's mostly what it was. Like there was a whole anti-Jimmy Carter campaign that he had done, just to give you an idea how far back it went.
Oh, well, then we would definitely like him.
Yes.
From what I'm seeing here, I actually see 2019 Politico put out an article calling him a conspiracist.
Yes. He's our people. And that's what Eric's like, I grabbed you all this.
Yeah, I'm liking it. I have to check him out some more.
So, yeah, he grabbed me there's all this pamphlets and paperwork and stuff. Yeah, can there be a Memorial Day if no one survives to remember, anti-war stuff. LaRouche's Oasis plan for Palestine and Israel, talking about.
Yeah. It says Byzantine conspiracies.
Yeah. He what was it? He wanted to undo the coup d'etat, which occurred on November 22nd, 1963, when Kennedy was assassinated, and he was the one going around saying the CIA did it too, before anybody else.
He is my people. He was saying
he's the OG. Yeah. So, definitely someone to look into. I mean, I had you join the Friends of Diane Sayre for Connecticut, but I'm sure that there's one in New York because that's where she's running. So, check her out. You might actually be able to vote for her. I don't know. But yeah, it's nuclear war cannot be won and must never be fought. End NATO. Stop spending billions arming Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan. Negotiate for peace. Ceasefire in Gaza. Retool military industrial corporations to build high-speed rail, nuclear power plants, water management systems in several new American cities. China and Russia are not our enemies.
Honestly, I don't believe they are. Nor is Modi in India. I do
Right.
believe even if they've all been replaced and we have 2.0s that are in place of the originals,
I don't
they
think
are our buddies. I told you
don't-
the 2.0s are my friends because they do all the good things. They say all the right things. They come
I think
out.
as nations, none of these are enemies per se. I think
Yeah.
that there's this false dichotomy that's happening where we have this weird thing happening where there's the people at the top that want to make the one world government, but they want to keep us thinking, again, very 1984, like we're always at war with these people and stuff, right? When it's
Mhm.
not really what's happening behind the scenes. They're all making deals to make, to work with these people. And it's very clear with the Belt and Road Initiative. And that's what this big pamphlet I got is about, is this whole Chinese Belt and Road Initiative. Now, when I watched Brett Weinstein talk about the Darien Gap, which is that section of jungle in Panama where nobody, that's where the migrants are going through because there's
Yeah.
nothing there, right?
Yep.
And he mentioned that there was a bridge being built, and he's like, it was huge infrastructure project in the middle of the jungle for what? It's this Belt and Road Initiative. They want to connect the entire globe with rail and roads. And now again, this sounds like a good thing, but I have mixed feelings about it because it sounds like just another way to connect everything and make it easier.
Yeah, it's going to create more unprecedented migration.
Well, not just that. It's going to make it easier for, to stop. I think it's gonna make it harder for us to go from place to place, or
You think?
you know,
Oh, I'm thinking
make
it's
it
going to
easier
promote it.
for them to rule the world because it's all
Wow.
connected too. That's
Well,
I think
yeah,
there's
it's
there's
kind of
more
like,
than
listen, they want to
more-
in this weird
right.
way, they want to expand the 15-minute city so it connects the other countries.
Yeah.
That's what
See,
I think it's going to
yeah,
create all this,
for
and they'll be
them,
like, "Wait, who are you? Where are you?" Like we have now, a diluted America is what
it's
they're creating.
right. The connections are for them, not for us. This is the point.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Like that's the thing. It'll be, to move goods and services, and people will have to stay, and but again, who knows? I mean, there's so many different levels to this whole thing. That's why, yes, migration is one, definitely, but it certainly
Mhm.
isn't the largest. And it's as bad as it is, it's still not the largest. There's other crap that is like, again, I'm certain, and I mentioned this before too, that they're moving the people out of the global south just for the resources so they can take all the resources. And that's the point of the road system. Is to mine the hell out of South America and bring everything out into China and in North America too. North America, look what's happening in Idaho, right? Cobalt mines in Idaho now.
Yeah, I know.
I guess there used to be cobalt. I saw a whole thing about that too. There used to be cobalt mines there, and they're just reopening them. They used it for other stuff in the past, and now, and it's going to pollute all the water, and basically make it so that we can't grow food there. So there we go, more famine. And I think a lot of this, the the buying of the farmland and stuff, isn't just to starve out the populace. I think starving out the populace is like a happy side effect for them. I think the main point is what they're doing is they're going after the natural resources. And I've been following this for a long time with the whole
Well, they've been feeding people to us for a long time too, so you got to consider that part.
oh,
Yeah.
I know. I don't want to talk
I
about
know.
that.
I mean, it's
But
crazy. Why
no,
do you think I have no problem not eating?
I know. Me too.
I mean,
But
I'm dead serious when I tell you that.
no, I'm
We
talking
just
about the natural
I
resources.
can
Like,
admit it. Like
yeah,
I admit it. I
yeah,
probably have eaten God knows what, and
right.
I don't want
No,
to
I know.
do it no
Me
more.
too. Me too.
I know, but I see. I'm not. Don't
No,
tell
I
me.
know.
Listen. I'm going to tell you a prime example. We were talking. We went to a barbecue over the weekend. It was Sunday, right? It was late. That's why Monday I was like really dragging ass, but I still did whatever. But anyway, we went to the barbecue and there was lamb shank, there was barbecue ribs, burgers. It was all barbecue stuff, right? Okay. Now the dog is sick, right? So I'm like, yo, you got to do the Fenben. I was telling him about Kim. I said, Kim's doing Fenben with her dog because she
Right.
didn't just want to do it to the dog. Amelia's like, yeah, but that didn't work. You tried it with Zoe. I said, no. I only did the ivermectin. I didn't do the dog dewormer. I wish I would have, but in hindsight, whatever. I says, needless to say, you got to do this. So they're like, she's not eating, blah, blah, blah. So John gave her a little bit of vanilla ice cream and she ate that. And Davida was so happy. She was like, oh, she's eating. I'm so happy. Well, no matter what it was, I don't care. Give her some more. So that she was like, give her like whatever, just to make her a little smorgasbord of a plate of whatever we were eating. And I said to her, oh no, we said something about, they said she might have parasite, right? So wait. So I says, don't give her the pork because pork is the only meat that you still cannot cook parasites out of no matter what temperature, right? Now Gary and Susan are over there. Gary's like, would you knock it off already? I gotta think about parasites and I'm eating my pork.
No,
And then Susan chimed in. She was like right away, no, yeah, she's right, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, no. He says, listen, I said, but I eat it. I said, I still eat the pork ribs, Gary. I said, but I just take ivermectin.
Right. Yeah, you just deworm yourself. That's all. No, I know. I gotta go get myself.
I'm trying to educate people, Tanya. It's a hard job.
It is. Hey, I've been doing this a long time, not just on the political front, but on the health front for a very long time. And it's one of the reasons I think I've backed off as much as I have because it's hard work. It's exhausting,
I like this one. Migration belongs to the birds and antelope.
Yes, it does. It does. Now, I believe people should be able to move around. Absolutely. But you need to know who's coming in and who's going out. You need to know these things. You need to know.
Yeah, we do.
People are.
Let's hit the calendar real quick. We'll see what's on the national calendar. See, share screen. What's up? I don't want to share screen. There it is. Oh, it took a minute. I think I need a battery on my mouse. All right. So here we go. National Barcode Day. You can't. The UPC.
What the hell?
Okay. It gets a day, guys.
It gets a day. National Barcode Day.
National Coconut Day. We like coconut. Fresh coconut. That's
I got
good.
coconut milk since I've been trying to stay away from it.
Yeah, crack a coconut, drink the milk straight out of it, eat the bark. It's all good. Right there. Yum.
The bark.
Parchment Day. National Parchment Day. Okay, so this is a baked fish and some parchment paper. We could do that. I love that.
Who comes up with this stuff?
I know. That looks so good. And then we have Chocolate Pudding Day because they always got to have a dessert.
It's Chocolate Pudding Day.
And it's Keto's Day. Is Keto in the room today? It's National Beautician's Day.
Hey, that's perfect for my mom. She makes chocolate.
There you go. Anybody who does hair, beauty care, it's your day. Knock yourselves out. Make the girls pretty.
And also, my mother likes using parchment because she's tired of cleaning that effing pan.
Let me tell you something. I do use a lot of baking parchment paper, like for that reason too.
I'm done.
It's just so easy on the reheat, Mm-hmm.
That's so funny.
What's this? I give my old pantry and leftover to the buzz in one of my fields. Oh, that's good.
Don't anything that buzzards. Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's smart. And I also seen something. I think it was Barbara O'Neill on her Twitter. Barbara.
You sure it was actually her? Because there's a lot.
Yeah, it's her. It's her legit page. It's the AU page, right? Good. She has said, if you're gonna drink water, you could drink water from where the horse drinks water because a horse will not drink tainted water.
Yeah.
I was like, there was a whole list of things. I was like, ooh, like eat an apple that a worm had eaten. You know what I mean?
Yes. Definitely.
Like I was like, that's kind of comical sense because normally we see it, we're like, oh, worm eater. You know what I mean? No, eat that thing. You know it was a good apple. You know it was a ripe apple because someone else already ate some of it.
Stuff. Yeah, like maca powder. Maca powder is a powder made from a root that exists in a vegetable tuber in the Andes Mountains. Maca is an excellent hormone balancer. It's an adaptogen. And in the Andes Mountains, there's a problem with infertility and miscarriages and stuff because of the altitude. But they found out that the alpacas were reproducing just fine. They watched what they were eating. It was this maca powder. So this is how they find this stuff out. Yeah.
Okay.
I've got the lovely bunch of coconuts.
I know.
I'm going to see Benny Hill. That's all I see is Benny
Oh,
Hill.
yeah.
My girlfriend in Boynton Beach and I do that all the time. We go out and we pick up the coconuts on the ground and take them home. They're all over the place, and we sing it.
What's in the peanut butter crackers, y'all?
Seed oils and a bunch of other crap that's not real.
Oh, well, buzzards ain't eating it.
Yeah, anything. Look,
see, I
guys,
started getting hip to that too a while back when
package, man. Anything in a package.
the animals wouldn't eat like the McDonald's or whatever burger,
No,
and you'd be like, what? And and back in the day, I'll admit it, and I was like, what the hell? I'm still eating it,
It's like
duh.
a 50-year-old cheeseburger somewhere. Yeah. Ugh.
I know. Like if I had only known like what my animal knew. Trying to tell me.
Like say everybody's saying bingo.
I caught on late. I told you guys I'm a late bloomer. I admit these things. I admit my faults. I'm sorry. I'm a late bloomer, but when I get it, I got it.
Yeah.
I can't. So yeah, we did this day in history. Oh no, we did the national calendar. We'll check out this day in history, see if there's anything fun over there, and then we'll do our Pledge of Allegiance. If you want to take a poll or do a vote, or I don't care, just give me suggestions of which one you want to hear today, because I do like the John Wayne one. John Wayne one. I like the Lee Greenwood one, and the January 6th choir with Trump one. So those are the three choices. I'll narrow it to three because don't just come out of left field with some craziness. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Work with a girl. Work with the girls here. You
I
know
don't know. I'd say the Trump one. I like the Trump one.
What can you ingest to lower your blood pressure?
All kinds of things. Yeah.
Pickled beets.
Beets are
3 times a week.
Yeah,
Easy.
beets are awesome. You can even just get those stupid little chews if you don't.
Get the super beet chews. Yeah.
The beets themselves are really great. I like to slice them and roast them in the oven. Sometimes I slice them and roast them with sweet potatoes and little ginger and cinnamon on them and garlic, which is an interesting combination.
Slamming.
It's really good. And sometimes they get crispy. Yeah, really yummy.
Yeah, beets. Definitely beets. You need beets. You lower your blood pressure.
Yeah, turmeric is good. That quinol turmeric, you can get that stuff. I use that every day.
And the ivermectin helps too.
Yes, the ivermectin helps, but there's something else that I'm trying starting tonight. I'm getting it. Actually, I don't know if I got it. It's coming tonight. It's called what's it called? Shilajit. That's Shilajit. You guys are gonna love this stuff.
You better type that in the text.
Shilajit is I got to make sure that this is a good,
the brand. Yeah, I always trust you with your brands.
I don't know.
So you suss out the brand. That's why I'm like, I ask you. I'm like, Tanya, check
because
this
what it is. Yeah, this one I'm trying. I'm getting it off Amazon. It had a lot of good reviews. I still don't know because I keep hearing that there's counterfeit or there's lesser, better quality, whatever. Shilajit is a substance that oozes out of the Himalayas that is actually fermented plant matter. It kind of, everybody's like, so it's petroleum. That's what it sounds like, because it's the stuff that they say petroleum is, but petroleum isn't actually that. There's no such thing as fossil fuels, guys. It's not a thing. Petroleum is made from something else, but this is actually that stuff. And it contains an incredible amount of fulvic and humic acid and minerals. And people are reporting all kinds of crazy things happening to them by taking this stuff. It comes in 3 forms. You can get capsules. The tar-like stuff is what it looks like, or powder. The tar-like stuff is probably the best because you have to be careful. Sometimes there's heavy metals in it and stuff. It actually looks like a rock, but then they take care of it and do stuff to it and turn it into this paste. So you take a tiny, tiny bit and you put it in hot water and then you drink it down. So I'm going to try that to balance my hormones, specifically postmenopausal. That's why I'm taking it. But it's supposed to increase testosterone in men, balance hormones in women. It's an adaptogen. There's a lot of studies on it, and it's an Ayurvedic thing because it's in the Himalayas. So I will, the Celtic sea salt. Some people do like Celtic sea salt, the Shilajit, and ashwagandha together, and that's supposed to be this holy grail thing.
Wow. Like the
we'll
black
see.
seed oil, the apricot seeds.
Yeah, there's so many things, guys. You know, the stuff that God made, like that's the best stuff, really. I mean, and
Yeah.
that's what this is. This is like a God-given gift.
Donna wants to know if anyone knows the human dose for Fenben for an adult. I don't know it like I know the ivermectin, that the eraser size.
It says, I think there is like a weight on there, like that you can adjust for the weight of the quote unquote animal. So just, you know, whatever your
Yeah,
animal
that's
weighs.
what ivermectin does too.
Yeah.
The horse, it says, goes by a horse 1,250 pounds. But if you notice, they have increments of 250 on the tube.
Right.
So if you weigh 150 pounds or whatever, don't go to the 250, go like halfway.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
what I do.
and you're good to go. But I don't know about the Fenben personally. I would ask Kim.
Yeah.
Tomorrow when she comes in, I'll try and remember if someone can remember. Donna, you can remember. And then we'll ask her, because I know she's taking it herself along with Baxter. I think she said that.
Yeah,
right?
no, I'm a good friend of mine who's a chiropractor. She's you know, does a lot of really awesome work.
Celtic sea salt, I heard, is great too.
It is. I think it's great too, except the only thing that I'm kind of like is anything that comes from the ocean.
Well, I know, but the ocean is so vast, woman. Seriously, it's like
I know, but unfortunately, some of the Celtic sea salt has crud in it. That's why I opt for either the Himalayan or, you know, the Redmond real salt, because it's ancient salt beds that are under the ground before anything got.
Yeah, I would go Redmond before even the Himalayan, because there's so many fake Himalayans out there.
I use the Redmonds exclusively. I had 10 pounds of that stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna switch over.
I had 10-pound bag.
But I'm more concerned that maybe it's BS Himalayan. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, and that's part of the problem. It is. There's so much, and that's the problem with the Shilajit. You have to get the good stuff because there's so much counterfeit crap out there. So I'm gonna try the brand that I got.
Hooper, you doing the Fenben? Hooper's in the house. Good morning, Hooper girl. Are you doing the Fenben? You're doing about your dose is about 1 click. Is that for the IVM or the other one? That's good to know. I think I'm going to start doing that too. I said I would only do it per diagnosis, but I don't care.
Do Redmond. Yeah, Redmond real salt. Good stuff. 10-pound bag.
10-pound bag?
Yeah, well, yeah, buy things in bulk. It's cheaper. And if you can afford it, do it. I mean, I don't remember.
Yes, I'm assuming that's Fenben.
$50 for a 10-pound bag, worth it. Just get it.
So Donna, tell them 1 click. 1 click, Donna. 1 click. You know what I tell people? This is what I tell people. It's listen to me. You got to be willing to try it, because it's not, you could do it. It's not going to hurt you. It's only going to help you.
Right.
But it's not going to kill you. But if you don't do it, you know it's going to kill you.
Right.
I mean, it's that simple. It's that simple.
Hippocratic oath, first do no harm. So there you go.
Yeah, she's on Fenben for like 4 months now. God bless.
Wow.
I'm right on your skirt tails, girl.
Yeah, I know. I gotta get on.
I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna do a regimen, but I don't want to stay on it. I want to do it like alternate from the ivermectin and then do the Fenben. I don't think I should do both together. Maybe I can do both together. I think it says you can do both together.
I think you can, but again, I'm personally not going to do that because my body doesn't process things very well. So
I want to like in stages, and then like I said,
black
if
walnut
I ever got a diagnosis like that, which it's kind of hard because I don't trust lab coats and I'm not going. So unless I have a broken bone and like I'm seriously bleeding and I need serious stitches.
Yeah,
like,
me too. I'm not
going there's pain
here.
and I just can't explain it.
Hospitals, I really truly believe they're killing people left and right. I mean, anytime I've seen anybody go there lately, it's just not worked
It's
out.
no good. Their protocols, they're out to not help us.
No, I know.
Period.
I know.
So I tell people, Doctor, oh, what do you know? You're not a doctor. My doctor knows. Yeah, your doctor knows how to kill you, damn Skippy. Your doctor knows how to line his pockets, damn Skippy. I said, that's what your doctor knows, but I don't know squat.
Right. You don't even have to go at people with they're trying to kill you. It's that they're looking to make money before anything. That's
line their pocket.
They'll listen to that.
That's what I said. I said your doctor's more concerned about his 3 vacation homes and his 4 Ferraris with 5 yachts.
Right.
I said, get the hell out of here.
Hey, Yankee, there he is.
What's up, Jason? Good morning. We get the Fenban on Amazon. It's called Panacore. That's one of the brand's popular human
Yeah,
consumption.
that's the one that my friend, the chiropractor.
Yeah,
Panacore.
Panacore on Amazon. It's dog dewormer, canine dewormer. Says it right there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah, watch Celtic salt go up because do you remember what they did to the ivermectin with the TSC by me? It was $8.90 something, $8.95 a tube. Then it went to $18.99 a tube. Then they were like, you can't get it on the store. You have to. They put a little note. You had to ask for it. They took it off the shelf, and then when you go ask for it, it's not like they go in the back room and get it and give it to you. No, we gotta order it. It's online only. Man, you know what? You slinky little. That's what they do because you know why? Because they're libtards actually running those businesses.
I thought you could go get it at Tractor Supply.
That's what I was talking about. Tractor Supply.
Right.
Yeah. But don't forget, I am in a blue state.
Yeah, so am I. But there's something about
they're not nice.
Yeah, my state though is weird. Connecticut is definitely a bizarre place to live. It's just there's something about it. Like I think it's really a red state. It's just disguised as a blue state.
We flew right past the pledge. Did you guys tell me which one you want to do?
Nobody did except me. I said the Trump one.
All right, so the Trump one it is. Let's Tanya wins the prize today, guys. Tanya wins the prize. Yeah, I'm gonna need batteries because this mouse it keeps disappearing on me. Playlist. And here we go. We're gonna do the flag thing. Come on. Oh man. Oh, yeah, my mouse. The light is flashing. It needs a new one.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, you ready? We're gonna do the thing. We're gonna honor our flag, our country, men and women, and the January 6ers. Do we hear it?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Free those people today. Free those people today.
Right?
Free those people today.
I dropped my last supper.
How dare you?
I dropped my last supper. I know. I got a kind of like a ancestor altar going here, but it's on a little tiny shelf. I need to fix my office. Yeah, this was.
Keto's in the house. Good morning, Keto. It's National Beautician's Day, girl. Go ahead and enjoy your day. I thought of you when I read it, so I'm glad you came in. Oh, yeah, that always just kind of like gets me sometimes, you know. Dr. Lee Merritt's protocol. I couldn't think of the name. Yes. Thank you. But I was like, there's a protocol out there with the dosing.
I got to repost. Yeah. You know what? I got to repost my whole parasite cleanse thing I had. It was a page and then I took it apart and started doing other stuff to it. I got to fix that and then link it to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Put all the info on it again. So it
and
talks
she's
about
off today too. Keto is going to enjoy the Beautician Day properly.
This stuff too, you know, when you're doing the dose and you're doing stuff, especially if you do like a hardcore parasite cleanse, you got to do it around the full moon because that's when they're really active. That's why you're all around the full moon because they're beeping and bopping.
The horse panicore, not the canine one. Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Well, it's all good in the hood as long as you ain't dying of cancer. You know what I'm saying?
Love Dr. Lee Merritt.
You don't want to make anybody a statistic. You know what I mean? Like, seriously.
I was wondering if she was a dude. I'm sorry.
Who's a dude?
Dr. Lee Merritt.
Oh, I don't know. Is she? Hoopa?
I don't know. I checked her. I've been watching her for years now, and I'm just like,
wait a minute. You think it's a trainee dude? Like
possibly. I haven't seen any real evidence of it, but when you listen to Dr. Lee Merritt and you see her, it's kind of like, I mean, it could just be because she's military. I don't know.
Wow. And you got to start it on a full moon. This is like Hubuki.
Yeah. Started on a full moon. You have to.
Well, I know that has to do with the blood cycle and stuff. So I'm down. I understand that.
It's just
I read the book of Enoch. So I understand the luminaries.
The parasite's life cycle too. Like that is literally the thing. Like that's hardcore biology right there.
Wow.
Parasitology. I took that in college. I took a college level parasite class, guys.
Calm down.
Freaky.
I know. She got all excited.
Well, because the thing was funny. Like when we're taking the class and the professor's like, you know, nobody takes this class. Like you guys are like, you know, 1% of the people with your degree that's going to have this knowledge and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, now I understand why, because it's behind everything. And I learned some crazy, crazy crap about things in that class. I was just like, yeah, but it was fascinating. It was like, you know, train wreck fascinating, you know?
Well, hey.
I think she was a softball player who says yes.
I want to do the fen bend. I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna do it. Like I said, I'll stagger it. I'll alternate it. Because Hooper, you're not doing it with the IVM, right? You're not taking it in conjunction with ivermectin. You're just doing the one, no?
I don't know. I've got to tell you though.
Oh, Hooper's like, yeah, I think she was a softball player.
Yes. Yeah. That's cool.
Are you stereotyping this Dr. Lee Merritt?
The other day, I ate almost a whole bag of all the pepitas, the pumpkin seeds, because those are anti-parasitic.
Yeah, pumpkin seeds. Yeah, natural.
I'll tell you, the next day, when I got up to poop. Oh, you leaving? Goodbye. Good luck. Tonight? Yes. Right. I'm going to be gone. Yeah, he's leaving. I'm leaving. It's the kind of day we're having today.
It's a busy day. Yeah, you got to get out the door.
Let me know. Keep me updated on how it goes.
Ooh.
He's going to have a meeting with the Chinese people.
The Chinese, like CCP?
Like the China program. He's actually going. He's going to.
Oh, that's right. The teaching thing. Why you got to scare me like that? I'm like, wait a minute. Should we tail him? Like, they're gonna Gerskovich him. We got problems. Let me
tail him. They're killing him.
All right, Keto. Have a great day.
Have a good day, Jen.
Yeah, enjoy your day for sure. I have a huge
got-
stash of wormwood.
Yeah, wormwood. I've got the black walnut hull stuff. I've had it soaking forever. I've got a whole mess of the black walnut hull extract that I made myself.
Yeah, I heard about doing the walnut with
yeah.
would you
So
marinate
I
it
have a
in?
ton of this stuff. I have to
I
start.
call it marinade, but what is it soaking in the walnuts?
Grain alcohol and water.
Oh,
Essentially vodka. You can do that.
wow.
Yeah, that's what it's sitting in. And I haven't been taking it every day because I'm taking everything else, and I'm just like, ugh. So I'm on to
I
the
know, but see,
Shelley.
I've been more concerned with the alcohol thing, you know?
I know I'm not real happy with it that way, but
Yeah, I'm saying. I mean, I know I like my beer to sleep. Like literally, I have a beer or two after whatever you guys know. But then, like, I'm so like, no, I don't want to do it.
But
I don't want calories.
Yeah,
you know?
what do you call it? Any extract or tincture is going to be usually alcohol based. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
But see, my husband's sober, so it's kind of like a.
Yeah, don't be doing that around. That's not nice.
No, I know.
It's not nice. That's what I told my sister too. Can you dig it? He's reformed whatever we call it, practicing not to drink.
Recovering.
Yeah, thank you. But and I told my sister, I'm like, yo, if we're gonna go out to dinner, I says, we'll make a pact ourselves. Like, let's not order anything,
Yeah.
And she's like, no, he's fine. I'm like, yeah, but no, it's not. It's
some
never
people
okay.
are fine and some people aren't. And
yeah, but think about it. If you know that they already struggled, it's never okay.
I don't see. That's the thing. I don't drink anymore. Like I gave it up. I mean, I gave up weed too, and that was for my own reasons. But, I did it kind of in solidarity with him too.
Yeah.
But
well, I have a friend of mine, her and her actual ex now, but yeah, he got a little stupid, and she was like, Gestapo, and then okay, he was, had life on track. No, we never actually lost control of anything. Bills were still paid, total functioning, but just got a little stupid, and spent a little too much time doing that. Like the moderation thing was overboard. So you know what I mean? But he never lost, like I said, never lost his job, never lost anything like that, or any cop issue or whatever. But he did go to the doctor, and the doctor said, "Oh, your heart." So he got nervous. And then he got sober, clean and sober. But then his wife went total Nazi Gestapo, and he wasn't even allowed to have like a beer in the backyard.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's the thing, but it can't be like that. It has to be the person themselves that does it.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like it's like anything else, like your health in general. You can't make people do things. That's the whole point. That's the whole bodily autonomy thing. If they're going to do something stupid and kill themselves.
That's what Donna says.
You can't.
You can figure out people recovering. It's up to them. They're responsible.
Exactly. It's 100%. And that's right. And that's my husband believes that fully and entirely, and he doesn't give people a hard time. We do, sometimes limit our exposure to big parties where there's a bunch of drunken stupidness.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to just be smarter about it.
By the time he's tired of dealing with it, I'm tired of dealing with it too. So it works out really nicely.
That's amazing you say that, Donna. Yes, alcohol is everywhere. During the pandemic, all the liquor stores were open. Dare they be closed? They were deemed essential. Why?
Yes.
Ask yourself why.
Right.
Because they want us to drink. They want us to, they call it spirits. They want us to dampen our
This is
energy.
why there's a movement now towards sobriety, I believe, on a subconscious level, a collective consciousness level.
Yeah.
We're all kind of moving out of that. There's a lot of people that are giving it up. I mean, and I'm talking, like people in their 20s. My son doesn't drink, which is wonderful because I don't. And I never really did. And he got it out of his system when he was in high school. He had a couple times where he almost died on a beach somewhere, and that was enough for him. So, I'm like, yeah.
It'll do it to you, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Like you get really sick and you're like, you know what? I'm not going to do that anymore.
A mad hangover 1-2 times too many. You know what I mean?
I would almost every time. I mean, again, I've got this weird thing where, you know, I have a metabolic issue, which hopefully the Shilajit's going to help my mitochondria, help me process crap because I've got metabolic problems.
Yeah.
And I can't do
And
anything.
Hoover's a half her family sober. Listen, they trying because they know that when they did whatever, and that's the thing too, that, you know, I don't want to go all like spiritual, but it's the truth. Alcohol dampens our spirit. And then with that, the devil
100%
gets a
does.
foothold. And then
Yes.
if you go to an excessive level where you become totally inebriated, you're not yourself. We all know that, right?
Right.
We
Right.
say things we would not normally say. We act out things we would not normally act out because we're drunk.
Right.
You
But
know?
not just that. Everybody's kind of feeling like we got to be sharp. And if you got to be sharp.
Exactly. So with that, no, I'm not looking to anything like that. Nope. I'm looking to
No
enhance my
more.
intelligence, not
Yeah.
to dampen my intelligence.
Even my coffee, the only reason why I literally I have a decaf with a shot of regular. The shot of regular is there just because I don't want a headache or whatever. Like, I don't want to just totally give it up because I don't want to deal with the withdrawal, you know? And my husband, my poor husband, he's drinking too much. And I know, right? That's my family
We
too.
could be related.
He's drinking too much coffee now, you know, and he's overdoing it and he doesn't feel right and his guts bother him. I'm like, it's the coffee. The coffee's no good for your gut. Stop. So yesterday he decides, that's it, I'm quitting cold turkey. I said, you can't quit caffeine cold turkey now if you're drinking it all day and you go to nothing. And he was miserable. So
Yeah.
last night he's getting the coffee pot ready for today and he's filling it up. I'm like, all right. You know, I said, you gotta ramp down. And that's the thing. I'm bringing it up because it's important information for anybody. Anytime you're doing anything that is like that. He goes, well, I quit alcohol cold turkey. I said, well, you weren't physically dependent on it. I know that there are some people who are. You cannot, if you are physically dependent on something, you need to ramp that down. You cannot just go off of it. Like, there are some drugs that are like that. Like, SSRIs, the antidepressants. You can't just cold turkey it. You can't.
They say that a lot. They say that even with like anti-anxiety meds.
Yeah,
or,
you know, you can't. Anything that's psychoactive like that.
Yeah.
It's going to screw with your
Yeah,
body.
they say, but listen to me, you want to know the truth? I know somebody who has anxiety issues, you know, and I think they were just like shell shocked, or, you know, PTSD, whatnot, undiagnosed per se. But instead of them going through the doctor and saying, listen, I think I need therapy or whatever, I get this, I get that. And so the way they explain their symptoms, the doctor said, here's your
Drugs.
prescription for,
Yeah.
I think it was Xanax or Valium, whatever it was. And, yeah. And then they were occasionally like sipping a little bit of vino.
Oh,
But
no,
they had the
benzos and
medicine.
alcohol. That's
That's why I was like, whoa. So then I see the personality shift and flags were going ding, 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 ding. And I'm like, that's it right there. That's it right there. So it took like months and the conversation went and it went. And then all of a sudden the person decided literally cold turkey, stopped alcohol and the pills,
Benzos.
right? The doctor prescribed medicine, then told the doctor after she completely weaned herself, then told the doctor, was like freaking out. She was like, why? I'm fine. Why?
I mean,
why do they tell us that?
Right? I was on, I mean, full disclosure, I've been on psych meds and that's why I ended up in the hospital because I couldn't handle them.
There you go.
Right. Of course, they don't want you. Yes. Yeah. They don't want you.
I tell you right now, she did it. Fine, no problem. And you want to know something?
Benzos. I think you have to wean off benzos. I was on Ativan as needed, and I would cut the things in half or a quarter or whatever because I was going through a lot at the time and I hadn't quite figured out what to do with my situation yet. But you know, I got off of them. I mean, and I know, you know, again, it depends on who you are, because if you're an addictive person, you shouldn't go anywhere near that stuff because the benzos are the best. They really make everything awesome.
Too. When I tell people, like, they're like, oh, I'm in so much pain, blah, blah, blah. And nobody really wants to go to the doctors and get pain meds. Like most of the people I know, you know what I'm saying? Because they know it's a never ending cycle. It's a vicious cycle. And I tell them, take the Tylenol with the ibuprofen. It's non-addictive and it really works.
Well, the problem with the Tylenol and the ibuprofen in general is ibuprofen could make your stomach bleed. And if you take enough of it, it definitely will. And the Tylenol destroys your empathy.
Empathy.
Empathy. Yeah, look it up. Tylenol destroys acetaminophen, not only destroys your liver, but your empathy as well. It is not the one that is the easiest, the safest one that they make it out to be. I think the least evil of all of the NSAIDs like that is probably the ibuprofen. I would say that. But if you're on other meds or you have a history of any kind of liver problems or kidney problems or whatever, then it's hard to take that stuff. You shouldn't be taking any of that stuff long term anyway.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what
that's what I'm saying. I don't
Something
take
happens.
more than the 2 that I need for the day. You know what I mean? In that one dose,
Oh,
but
okay. All right.
yeah, I don't take them every day, but I do tell people that's my recommendation because I have noticed for myself it did work. It does work, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Ooh, see, look, he was up at 3 in pain. Oh no.
yeah.
And like Cooper said, Sean Ryan, he quit his benzos cold turkey.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Slick. Yeah. Pain. Oh, naproxen. Yeah. That stuff never did anything for me. I was on prescription Anaprox like back in the day for lady problems, cramps,
Mm.
and it did jack diddly to me. But yeah, Frank, again, that liquid turmeric is awesome. That's really good for that stuff. It will help. Take it before you go to bed. You can take it, you can take it every day. It's good for everything. And that's what I'm looking for all the time is stuff that is not only helping the problem, but like beneficial, for everything else too. Yeah. But if you're having chronic pain, it's time to get to the bottom of it and what's the inflammation that's happening and why. Just use
I'm looking up this movie Donna said, "In God We Trust." The only thing I'm seeing is that it's a movie from 1980 with Richard Pryor and Marty Feldman,
Oh,
Peter
it's not
Boyle.
that one. It's not that one. I know that one.
I'm like, what the frick?
It's so funny. You should watch
Zombie
that one
movie.
too. But that's not the one she's talking about.
I don't know. What's the movie?
Yeah. Yeah. Frank, by the way, that's the other thing too. The liquid turmeric that'll make your blood pressure go down and your pain go down. Take it. Oh no, the hips and the knees. Yeah, I don't know what it is with us Italians, man. It's really bad. I mean, I think it's everybody. I think it's just degenerative joints just from our diets. Yeah.
Yeah, or we've just been abusing our body too much.
My aunt the other day, oh my God. So my aunt, she's 80. She's had a lot of problems. She's also just emotionally, she's hardcore blue, no matter who, libtard person. And it's awful. She broke an ankle years and years and years ago. She's been overweight. She's had a lap band, bariatric stuff. She lost her son years ago. Like she's a mess, this woman. The other day, she leaned over to do something. She fell. She broke her hip and she heard it snap. But she is on a ton of medications too. She's like, well, I'm not on that much. And then we sat down and we went over stuff and I was like, you're not on that much? What do you think that much is? I can't hear you now. Did you mute yourself?
Oh, I said, yeah, she's probably on 4 statins as a minimum.
Yeah, I don't remember, and I can't really disclose. I mean, again, you don't know who she is, and I kept her somewhat anonymous, but she's
yeah, but I'm just saying
I don't really remember. I know that she
the
is.
average person has got like 3-4 statins from their doctor.
Yeah, and I know that. I mean, again, can I keep talking about the Shilajit? It's the one thing that I read that does a really good job at osteoporosis too. So we'll see. I'm going to give it to my mom. She's got a little bit going on. We'll see. Good,
Okay.
Donna. No, it's nice to hear when you get the replacements done and they work. I mean, obviously the goal is to try to get to a point where you don't need to do that. But I know I'm fully aware of the fact that we can get to the point of no return. And that is actually what medicine is pretty halfway decent for, is literally going in like an auto mechanic and fixing the things physically.
Yeah, but they don't do that so much.
Yeah. No, well, they give you the drugs to make the things that happen for you to have to go to the hospital.
They're like, yeah, we want to experiment. I love when they say exploratory surgeries. You see how
Right?
excited they get.
I know, right?
It's disgusting. It really, oh, we don't know. Well, we're going to check it out. Go here. See what's up. No, son. No.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out before you cut me open.
Right? Why? Why do they even need to do any of that now anyway?
You got here. All this equipment you got here. You want to have exploratory surgery?
Right?
You did that with dead rats in college. Go back.
CAT scans, ultrasounds, x-rays. You can, I mean, even if you do like a laparoscopic thing, like there's no reason to actually cut anybody open for anything anymore.
So gross.
I don't know. Unless they're counting that as exploratory surgery.
Yeah, I don't have any faith in our medical industry. I don't have any faith
a lot
in
of people
our
don't.
justice system.
But
I really don't. Thank God my faith is in God.
Yeah. And therein lies the problem. The people that have the faith so much are the ones that don't have faith in their own bodies that are God-given.
Yeah, no, I'm good with it. That's why I know Kim's always like, make sure you're prepared. Make sure you're I'm not even driving up their sales. No, they could suck it. Why? We don't know who's good. We don't know who we're supporting, where our money's going. I mean, for crying out loud, I spent my stupid, what was that? The COVID pandemic stimulus buying Mike Lindell towels. I found out Mike Lindell's a jerk. I'm not doing it no more, people. I'm just not doing it. It's just me. It's my prerogative.
Stimulus. Well, I got to say, my business took a PPP loan and we got it waived.
See?
Because I jumped on that. I jumped on it.
Business too.
And it was for the insurance business.
Yeah, so that was.
I jumped on it,
and then businesses like asked out.
Yeah, they're like, you can get it forgiven. I'm like, all right, how do I do that? So I did, and that was
you
it.
Like that, Tanya? I try. That's what I'm here for. A laugh or two. That's all I'm good for. Let me stop.
What is it? Had 8 CAT scans in 7 days.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh my God, Melinda, what are you, glowing?
Yeah, that I know. I'm like, and she's like, and one scan's equivalent to 100 X-rays. Yeah, no. But let's do some exploratory surgery because they couldn't see it on the films, Melinda.
Right. On top of that, are you kidding me? No. I don't even get dental X-rays. If you can't figure out whether or not I have cavities without an X-ray, then you're a shitty dentist. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I've never had a cavity. I've got nothing hurting. I've never had a problem.
I'm on a new mission. You ready? My new mission? I'm going to get popsicle sticks. I'm going to write biblical verses on them. And I'm going to plant them in the highly Masonic neighborhoods around me.
Ooh, I got to go do that right where General Dynamics, where they make all the nuclear subs, which is right across the street from Pfizer. It's across the street from Pfizer headquarters. It's in the same spot.
I'm not too far from the Palmolive Colgate place,
right?
Where they have chemical poisons being produced daily. Stick
it in there. Well, the good news about that area is right smack in the middle of that is that Baptist church that I was telling you about. So thank God they're there.
Yeah, I'm going to do the anointing oil. It's very easy. All you need is olive oil in a separate container and to pray over it. So I'm going to invite Jessie. I'm going to message her on my Patreon and be like, please say a prayer with me over my oil. So I can anoint the oil and anoint the land and do it with my popsicle sticks.
That's a great project.
And I know she will, but I want to get the popsicle sticks. I want to get them written. I want to have everything ready, the jar, everything. So then I can just take 5 minutes of her life and do that.
I got to do that. That's a good project with my friend Nicole. I think we need to.
Kim was in it too. Kim popped into the Infiltrated open mic last night.
Oh yeah.
And she was like, I see you in there. I was like, yeah, I was listening, waiting. But before I start work, I try to get in as much as I can. And I forgot my Bluetooth at home. So I was on the old school cord, which was good because you didn't have any of that little bugs or whatever mind reading things, EMFs or whatever the frick they got going on with the Bluetooth earbuds.
I know. I can't stand it with the Bluetooth headphones.
I know.
I don't use
the conversation. I tell you the truth. The Infiltrated by the Truth channel is a really good conversation. And it's just like, we all know the truth over there. We all see it for what it is. And some of us really get it. And some of us still are holding out. Like there was a lady who kind of like got into it with me. I didn't really, but she was sticking up for Liz Crokin. And we were all like, yeah, no. But people are gonna believe what they're gonna believe until they
Right.
figure it out on their own. So I'm on that camp. I'm just, I will motivate you by saying, "Hurry up, little tomatoes! Catch up, little tomatoes!" You know what I'm saying? But that's about all I can do. Good morning, Sarah. Maddox is in the house.
Hi, Maddox.
I love that little boy. But
Oh,
Melinda said the neurologist that did a brain surgery when he found out the other doctor ordered that many CAT scans. I mean, right? There you have a normal doctor, one with a brain, and then you have another one that just wants to bill out your insurance umpteen million freaking times.
Right.
That's the difference.
Oh, I wanted to get into this one more time just because it's the stuff you dig. The Belt and Road Initiative, one of the other things that they're doing, the Bering Strait Tunnel. Dun, 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 dun. They're literally going to connect Alaska and Russia. Yep. So, yeah, are they really our enemy? I don't think so. I don't think Russia's our enemy. They're going to connect us. But China's doing that because China and Russia.
It's not like they didn't get enough of our crabs from the ocean.
Right? There's a Sun to Strait Bridge. That's going through
those
Asia.
Bags.
But I see, actually, it's funny. I see Australia, and it still looks like they haven't connected it somehow. But I think well, I think the Sun to Strait Bridge is going to connect, and then maybe that's like another phase of the project. It's really neat, though. It kind of looks almost like that whole underground tunnels map. That's what I was thinking when I saw it. But it's got all the connectors and what they're doing, how they're connecting it all. It's crazy.
Well,
stuff.
I do believe a lot of things are connected underground. Like, we have all these little underground cities, like outside of DC is Emerald City, like Antarctica's got, you know what I'm saying? Disney. Right. They all have and it's got its own little name, like Atlantis, like, you know what I'm saying?
Another reason why I'm kind of about Elon Musk, the Boring Company, Hello, the Boring Company. What do? Giant drills to make underground.
The Boring Company drills big enough freaking houses to go through, mansions to fit through.
Yes, and yes.
Yeah, I know. He has a lot of flags. I say that all the time with Elon.
Yes.
As much as I like whatever, again, the 2 point, if he is a 2.0.
I always say I want to like. I leave it at I want to like. Like I want to like Elon Musk.
Karen, one for life is late again. Marking it down.
Sorry, Karen. We're about ready to.
It's okay. We're glad you made it. Australia is lost. Well, the Australian guy who we thought was a conservative, the dude with the goatee, dark-haired man. You know what I'm speaking of? The Prime Minister for Australia.
Oh, yeah, no.
Bosie, I think his name is.
Yeah.
He is a POS too.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's the other thing. Maybe Australia is not going to be connected because that's where they're doing all the experiments. They do it on islands all the time.
Listen, Australia has its own drama. I've already told you guys about Nicole Kidman and her father, Anthony Kidman, and how he was corrupt in the Australian government and what they did. And there's a survivor who said that they did some crazy shit in the churches in Australia.
Yeah, I think
like
they test stuff out. Yeah, well, I mean, starting as a penal colony, I mean that's got some weird karma right there.
Yeah, that's like Georgia.
And
go grandpuppies, have fun at the pool or beach.
Oh yeah,
have a wonderful day, Donna.
Yeah,
I remember,
have a great day, Donna.
I'm not a real patriot.
By having what was the other thing I was going to say about Australia? I'm sorry, I'm still nerding out over here on Australia.
I can't.
Oh, the things about Australia, starting out as a penal colony, but also having the oldest continuously living civilization in the Aborigines there too.
Oh yeah.
Humanity.
Oh yeah, right? The Aborigines, yeah. And you want to know something? None of them are vaccinated.
Of course not.
Yeah. They were don't even come at me with that stuff, bro.
They're like a proto phase of humanity. Like they're like, what is it? don't remember what it is. There's like level 4, level 5, whatever they are. They're like the OG humans over there.
Hooper's familiar with Adrian John Wells. Are you familiar with him? No.
Aussie Parliament.
Adrian John Wells is also a survivor of human trafficking. All right. He said that he's named Australian politicians. He's named Craig Sawyer, that douchebag who called me a pedophile and slash demon. That's his latest one. I'm a demon, but that's okay. Yeah, because I'm aggravating him, but I don't give a shit because I see what he is. He is the piece of that I'm calling it out, just like his own daughter did, and he got mad. So I was
speaking of Australia, I don't know if anybody ever said anything about this. Julian Assange is free.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I posted that. Julian Assange is free. Man. He's got to plead guilty to espionage, and he'll be at the closest U.S. territory or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, for his trial.
To the whole Democracy Now! Thing yesterday about
I'm feeling kind of ways about that.
I'm uncomfortable with the whole thing. I feel like there's still
I'm not all. I'm happy he's freed. I'm happy he's freed.
Right.
I don't like the stigma hanging over his head where he has to plead guilty for something.
I don't feel like he's safe. Like, yeah.
I know. I don't feel like he should be pleading guilty. Honestly,
I don't either. No. But that's what conspiracy to commit. Anytime
I know, but it's a plea. If it's a plea to get his time served, then it's still a confession of guilt. So I have issues with that.
It is. But anytime you see that conspiracy to commit thing, anytime there's conspiracy to commit on anything, it's all. I've been accused.
See, Adrian John Wells is the first whistleblower that Hooper's seen. That's why when I started to find out about him and I was like, boom, he and Jesse from opposite sides of the world collaborate without speaking to each other what their experiences were.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's like true, like, it's like you have actual living witnesses that are naming names. You understand? And then that's why they're all going crazy to cover it up, to to misguide us, which is truly what they're doing. Keep us this way. Don't look here. Look here. Don't look there. Look here. Or whatever. And that's exactly what they're doing. And also, let's take this. I know Donna just left, but damn, I wanted her to hear this. Anyway, I want to make a good point here, guys. Remember I told you The Sound of Freedom? I found out about that movie and I was like, I was way too presented. It was like way too Hollywood, way too, and it got to me, it really got to me. Then you had the guy, Craig Sawyer, made his movie before The Sound of Freedom. It was Contraland, right? And, he's a BS too. But anyway, so then the Contraland, then Sawyer, and then Flynn made a movie. Right? Flynn just made his Flynn movie, right? Donna was loving the movie, right? Okay. How is it that these people who are supposedly conservatives fighting against pedophilia and human trafficking are so in cahoots with Hollywood that they all got fucking movies made like that?
Well, I thought it was the independent studios that they're doing it with.
Yeah,
right?
Pompeo tried to have Julian killed. Tucker spilled those beans. He
remember the Triple R guy there, the one that I know.
Yeah,
he's it's independent stuff that he does.
Yeah, but they present like they're independent, but they're not independent. Who's funding him? I already told you that. Come on, we already broke that shit down.
I haven't seen him in a long time, so
good. Hopefully he's in Gitmo. No, let me.
I don't know what's going on.
My point is like, you ain't getting in cahoots with Hollywood to make a movie. You understand? If it's not another ulterior motive.
And again, this is the part that kind of freaks me out is the whole thing. The reason I got to know this guy is because his significant other is someone who's a spokesperson about human slavery. And they have their own thing where they're empowering women and giving them the tools to, to make the money so that they can live independently, like free from human slavery. But she's been in talks like TED Talks. She met Jeff Bezos. I'm just kind of like, red flag. Yeah. Sounds like it's a cover up to me. Yeah. Sounds like we're going to find out that all these things that we think are ethically made are not. That's
exactly. That's like Hooper said. They don't let you listen. They don't let your small movie be seen if you're not in the club?
Yeah. I mean, you
So
saw
how do
his
you think
movie.
they got
They're
all that
low
promotional stuff?
budget.
Why do you think when I was reporting the Flynn movie for being a fraud, a scam, and misrepresentation, misinformation, all that stuff I tagged every single time I seen that stupid ad, I would report it. And do you know what they said? We're not going to take it down. Well, of course you're not, because you're sucking his dick too. But that's another story. Ugh. But seriously, that's what they were all in cahoots together. That's when I was like, yeah, you ain't telling me that there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Because if Flynn was really a good guy, they'd be going after his ass like they are Judge Cannon.
Yeah.
They'd be going after his ass like they are, what's his name, Peter Navarro in jail, right? But they ain't going after Flynn. Flynn seems to be like a little Teflon phony fuck.
He's in like Flynn.
Yeah, he's in like Flynn. Tanya killed me. But I'm just saying, like, you think about it, and they made those movies. They had all the glam and glitz of Hollywood right there with them.
Right.
That's all you need to know.
I gotta go. I got stuff to do today. I gotta go see.
Oh, it's 8:00 anyway. Hey.
Yeah, I know. Hey. No, I gotta go see the parents today.
No.
So
I ain't doing that. I'm gonna try and find this song.
I'm gonna work on my dad's memory playlist again. I'm gonna
do. We're gonna go old school.
What's that?
We're gonna go old school. Let me see if I can find it quickly.
No, I put together a.
But I hope everybody has a great day.
I put together a playlist, a Spotify playlist of all the songs that my dad likes and used to sing all the wrong words to jar him a little bit and turn him back into the guy he used to be, and it helps. So I'm gonna go hit him with that again today.
Good luck dealing with Daddy-O.
Yep.
Here's a project.
I just remember when this came out, it was one of my mom's favorite songs.
I love it.
I'm gonna have to make a playlist.
True legends are the people who know this song without TikTok.
Yeah, this is gonna be on my mom's playlist.
And you said you had to. Yeah, but I'm seriously. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Love somebody in your life.
A sparkling day. Delight in somebody's life. Oh, the other day.
It's gonna rain.
I forgot to share this. So this guy, I saw this guy on the beach. I saw him a while ago too. Tony's 50,000 coincidence miracles. Tony received 3 miracles per day times 50 years. He's an interesting guy. He has a radio show too. Maybe we can get him on here. You'd love this guy.
I like that. And that's why I want to do the popsicle thing. Because, you know, I'm going to do it and I'm going to fast when I do it. It's going to be a project, you know? And I'm really going to, like, see. I'm going to.
I can't hear you over the music. I can't hear you over the music.
And I'm taking. Remember when you said put your friend?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Music's too loud.
You hear me now?
Now, yeah. You got your balance. Your balance is off.
I got you. I messed with the gain a little bit.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
What was that prayer you said? And it was like taking back stuff.
What, the prayer of Jabez?
Jabez. I knew it was a J name. Thank you.
Was it? Yeah, that was it's and Jabez called on the God of Israel, saying, "Oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me, and that you would keep me from evil, that I may not cause pain." So God granted him what he requested. 1 Chronicles 4:10.
1 Chronicles 4:10, the prayer of Jabez. That I'm putting on a popsicle stick.
Yes, well, and it's mainly
because I'm
like
taking back the territory in what I'm doing. I'm reclaiming our land.
you're expanding your territory. So what you're
I'm
doing
expanding
is
my territory.
Yes.
And I said it that day, I was going to include all the children, because not even mine. I don't have children, you know what I'm saying? But any children that are around me or associated or affiliated near me,
Yeah, your
in
word
any kind of
gets
community connection to me, I
yes.
am absolutely going to put a hedge of protection over all of these people. And
Yes,
you don't like
expand
it,
it.
you don't have to like it. But you're going to probably be included too, just so you know.
Yeah, this guy, I'm gonna have to put this guy's stuff in the Telegram because anytime I try to put any kind of link, even if I write
Yeah,
.com,
put it in. Please
doesn't
put it in
work.
and tag it to me, because I want to look him up. I want to check him out. I
Yeah,
like
he's
it.
a neat guy. And I love talking to him. And he just comes up to people on the beach and walks around and hands out his card, talking about his book he wrote.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Well, all right, guys, we're going to hang up now for now. I hope you have a wonderful day. Like I said, like Tanya says, have a sparkling day.
Hey,
Like Chip says, don't let nobody steal your joy.
yes,
And like our homie Jerry says, be the reason somebody smiles today.
he smiles. Right.
I think I remember them all.
Everybody's tagline.
Everybody's got a tagline. That's right.
All right. Have a great day, everybody. I'm out.
Take care. And remember,
Okay.
God loves you.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Get the mouse to work.